Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. My name is Nelmsy, and I appreciate you watching, whether you're here on Twitch or if you're on YouTube. Today, we're going to go back to Slime Rancher, and we're just going to start doing the NPC stuff. So, we've already unlocked Mochi and Ogden stuff. We still need to unlock the stuff regarding Victor Humphreys, that's his name. We still have to do some quests to unlock his stuff, but we're going to be focusing mostly on that. I did play a little bit between last stream and this one, mostly just to toss some more slime stuff into the slime science thing and sell some and feed them all, so we're ready to move on to something else, because we have to do that anyway. Like, no matter how long we play that, that's just a thing that's going to happen a lot. So I figured I could just skip a little bit of that just in between. So I figured you all wouldn't mind a little bit of that for a skip. But we'll do that. And I think what we're going to do today is we'll try and do one of the Victor events first. There's also a few other things that we need to do. I still keep forgetting about the slime science stuff that has that is with the hunter and crystal slimes that I just kind of abandoned. Okay. So Steam just kicked off, but I think everything's working. Okay. I don't know what happened there, but it just reset. Okay. As long as the game's working, I don't know what's going on with this computer or not, but as long as everything's working, I don't care. So, you guys can't hear me, right? I don't know why VideoTube isn't. Why is my character not talking? Hang on just a second. Let's see. Okay. Are we working now? Are we working now? Hello? Okay. I can see me now. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's going to be a buggy day, I guess. I guess when I wrote glitches into that, it meant my OBS and stuff. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. As long as the stream works at some point today, I don't really care. It could be that I need to update my computer or something, or just like reset it, because that's usually a thing. But we did get like a couple of updates. We have a new mail, and we also got the advanced drill, and that's probably because I did collect some extractor stuff. So I'm not gonna do the advanced drill until we get the other ones. But I am going to go ahead and place a few more of these down because I want those treasure crackers as soon as possible. I'm just going to put them all together because I should have done that last time. I should have done it this way last time. But again, I'm not really worried about like the type of items. I think it's only like the regular. I just want to get stuff, and it is midnight, so maybe we won't do victory right now, but we do need to get some other stuff. But I think we got a letter from Casey. Yeah. So, hi B, do you remember New Year's Eve when we were looking for that party? While we were wandering around the city, lost, I got my bearings and didn't tell you because I knew we were close to that coffee shop run by the tyrant. And since it was starting to rain, I thought it would be really romantic to stumble across that place again. I guess I finally found the courage. But the coffee shop went out of business, and it was a taco place now. So we ate tacos in the rain, and it was just the best thing. We were on the roof of your old apartment, hoping to see the fireworks. I was going to tell you something, but that's when you told me about Africa. It sounded like an amazing trip. I was really happy you were doing what you love to do. Yeah, we're like we are so close to being done with her quest line. So, like, I don't even know if there might be, actually, there might be one message I haven't read yet. And it's probably at the fishing area. So let me go over there. Because I did unlock it. Yeah, it's that one right up there. Because I don't remember actually reading this one. A view of the sea really reminds you of our greater purpose, Beatrix. The sea was the first great unknown, and then space, and then whatever is beyond all that. That need to see what's around the next corner is in my bones. And since you're out here, I reckon it's in yours too. Though I suppose you could also be out here because you like the fresh air. Or you prefer the untamed beauty of this land. Or maybe it's because you're looking to leave something far behind you. Sure is the best way to do it. Does it get much further than this? So I don't know if we've missed any other events. But I want to go ahead while I'm here. And I'm going to, let's see. See, the way I usually do it is I put like most of my incinerators right here. But I'm kinda debating these two. Because we have two pond slimes areas here. And I don't know if I want to deal with that many fire slimes. Because they do take a lot of material. So I think I'll just do extra ponds for now. Like, it's a bit of a weird setup, I know. But it works. And I'm just gonna check Twitch really quick and make sure everything's working. Okay. You know, just for reasons. Just for reasons. Just checking OBS and everything. Not that I don't trust it or anything. So I think that's all the things upgraded around here now. I think so. So we're going to focus instead on upgrading everything in here. Now we won't be getting all these upgrades, but we can get that first upgrade, which I forgot to read it, and then we get the fence upgrade, the path upgrade, the porch upgrade, the chroma station, and then some colors, and then the arch upgrade. And eventually we'll get some thing to buy plushies out of, and I want to get that. The 7Z corporations would like to congratulate you on obtaining the rank of Skylark 1. With this rank, you now have access to a new avenue of creative self-expression. Chroma packs. Chroma packs allow you to apply new color schemes to your ranch house, backpack, and tech, allowing you to stand out from all the other ranchers on the far, far range. And while we realize that most slime ranchers never even see another rancher given geographic separation between rancher properties, we have a feeling that they know. Oh yes, they know. Please also note, by the time you have likely read this message, the 7Z Corporation has already installed a Chroma Pack terminal just outside your home. The 7Z Corporation, covertly installing machines outside your home quickly and reliably. A little bit creepy there, but we can now decorate our house, and as we get more of those expansions, we'll be able to get more decorations. So we could change the house color. I'm going to use Ruby, which was with the Secret Style DLC, but we got a few others. But I'm going to just use that one since I've already got it. And for myself, I'm going to use the, oh, this is the tech, so this is like everything around it. I don't, maybe Tomatillo. Oh, met that, and then Tomatillo for the rest of the area. We'll be changing this around again sometime, but I wanted to use Milkshake for my own. I think, if I don't use Conpeck, I could use Conpecky instead. Yeah, I do like purple. I like pink and purple. But those will be my colors, and let's see. So we're kind of. I did say I wanted to do Viktor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect the slime science stuff. I feel like that's the best. And yeah, just another check. We are going to see, and I do have the key now, so I can actually use it. We're going to see over here. We're just going to collect this, and I might run over to the crystal slimes too, and get that slime science stuff if it's still there. So we'll do all that. But first this one. First this one. And we might come back with this ball. Actually, we might do the ball first. That way I can put it with my little tabbies, which honestly, those tabbies are so spoiled right now. Like, they get the stony hands from the saber area, and now they're getting this toy. Like, absolutely spoiled little buggers. But we'll go ahead and grab this one. And I know I put it in that one little hidey hole, and I think there's a way to get a hold of it from the other side, like you could fly over everything, but I just don't want to wait around. I feel like it might take a little bit more time to do that. So I'm just gonna take the long path. It's kind of funny because, like, after I got off of Twitch last night, I went to Steam and I found out Slime Rancher 2 is going to be coming out of early access in September. So I was just like, well, I'm going to have to play Slime Rancher 2 soon. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it immediately or not, because I like Slime Rancher 2, but it doesn't feel as good as Slime Rancher 1, if that makes sense. Like, and it might be because of the update. I might just play it on my own to see, because they are going to finally add some stuff that people have been, like, screaming about in, like, the discussion boards and stuff. But like I was expecting this world to be bigger before we got to the final section, but I guess they could still keep working on it even after it comes out of full release, because like just because it's out of full release doesn't mean you can't add more to it, right? But like I thought we were still going to be doing more with it before this point. So I don't know. I'm just kind of confused right now. But I'll be playing it by myself and just checking it out. But I can't really complain about the gameplay itself. It's just the world felt a lot more smaller than I was expecting. Except the Grey Labyrinth. That place does feel huge. I haven't done too much into it because I knew they were going to update it more. But like, I did kind of expect a little bit more. The angler slimes are adorable as heck, though. I always do like a angler bunny combo, angler cotton, and I just make like a little sea bunny. And I just love their little, like, whenever they're eating and stuff, they make that little creepy face. Like, I don't know, man. I just like things that are like super cute, but also have like a little creepy aesthetic vibe to them. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a little bit weird. I like the creepy cute stuff. Like, I can't handle horror. Like, I can't handle horror and like certain like creepy, like if things are too creepy, I can't handle it. But if it's like like certain things I really still love. Like I was a big fan of Danganronpa. And that's technically horror, but it's not like... Well, maybe the anime is. The anime might be terrible, but I watched the gameplay, and I could handle that, no problem. But I couldn't handle anything like, couldn't handle anything like super gory. I couldn't handle Five Nights at Freddy's. Like even like the games that were like more mild, right? With like the animatronics that weren't as like graphically disfigured and horrifying and grotesque. Like I still can't handle the jump scare aspects of them. Like it's either like the actual horrific gore or the jump scares that get to me. I can't handle it. I can't. A little violence is fine, a little blood is fine, but nothing too deep than that. So but let's see. It's still not time yet. I could probably run to the crystals and we'll have time. And then I could finally just knock these off my list and say I'm done with them. I could say that I have completed them and I never have to think about them again. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. And we'll see. Oh yeah, we have that new little 7 icon for 7Z at the top, and that tells us our current level. I can't remember how many levels there are, but there's a lot. There's a lot, and I don't plan on collecting all the levels because that is just a grind. Like I will probably have this game like everything else done in this game by the time like we get halfway to it. Maybe a little over halfway, but we'll be pretty far. So I think I tossed them over here, or I might have not tossed them at all. There they are. Yes, and I took the royal jelly, so there should only be 3. Okay. You know, it might be time to feed them again. Like, I have all the upgrades except the scare slime, which we don't really need because, like, it'd be hard for them to spawn at this point that close by. So, well, that far away, I guess, because they're in, like, separate sections now. But the plan is to, I think at 12, I can go and do something. And hopefully it'll be Bob that pops up. Or Viktor. Which I think you have to do Bob before doing Viktor. I'm not sure. But we can keep trying until we finally get the mail from Viktor. And that will allow us to get that final area. We won't be able to get everything accessible to us. But that'll unlock the final section of the game, and we'll be able to just explore everything. But it's just going to be a lot of, like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? I meant to use the teleporter. I was so busy talking, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking teleporter, and I wanted, I guess my brain was like, let's go to the ancient ruin one. Let's, no, there's a teleporter over here I was going to use. But you know what? That just killed a little bit of extra time. Killed a little bit of extra time. Yeah, it looks like not all of it, but a lot of it has grown. Some of these are growing faster than the others, and I guess it's so close now we don't have to worry about it. There's a chance that Viktor or Bob will just want chickens. That's all Bob wants. But Viktor might want something, so we'll hold off for a little bit and see what Viktor wants. And once we get the quest lined out, let's see. The mint mangoes haven't grown yet. I think that's the only thing that hasn't grown. So, oh, okay, yeah, it is Bob. Chicken? Chickens. Yeah, Bob is literally just like 3 slimes together. Okay, so Painted, Briar, and Stony. We're gonna go to the jungle. Because I think... Well, I mean, the Stony Hens are literally, like, right next to the teleporter, I think. But I'll try to collect about 5 of each. He doesn't ask for a lot. And there are some Stonies in the jungle, too. The painted ones are the ones that I'm going to be more concerned about. You know what? I'm just gonna grab, like, all the basic chickens I can find. No roostros. We don't really need them. But I could feed, like, any excess to, like, the animals I got at the house. So I've already got enough Stonies. Now I just gotta go to the Briar and Painted ones. You know, I'm just remembering that this game does have, like, a special event on weekends. I might play one weekend just for that. Might do it this weekend. I don't know. But basically, there's like a little party event, and you can sometimes see... you can sometimes see the slime spawn in with a party hat. And they'll provide like some extra decorations if you pop the Gordo that comes with them. It's like in a specific section that it spawns in. And I think each week it's in a different section. So I think they still do that. I don't think it's quit, but you can also unlock a party hat because of it. So, let's see. I know there's some by the honeys. I know there's supposed to be some up here. Thank you. Oh, I never got the Briar hen. The Briar chick. Okay. We might go backwards from here to the honeys if we're still struggling. Like, I only need one more technically, but I hope I can remember. Well, okay, never mind. I don't need any more briars. Definitely don't. Okay. Well, I have to go a little bit backwards anyway, so it's fine. But we'll go to the desert next. We'll get those chickens, and then we'll feed everybody. And then we'll do Ogden, because I love Ogden's area the most. I'm not gonna lie. I like the little saber slimes and stuff, and honestly, we're already collecting chickens. Might as well just collect a few more while we're at it. Like, I don't really mind Mochi's area either, but like, the races kind of get boring after a little while. At least there's, like, especially because it's the same, like, 2 races. Like, I love racing games. I love Mario Kart. But I need some, like, different tracks every so often. Not the same 2. We'll be trying to unlock everything though, so we'll have to do it a little bit. Anyway, for anybody that watches this stream, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're not dying in the heat, because I feel like an oven. And I know that might seem weird because I'm a gnome. And you know, gnomes aren't really known for really caring about temperatures because they're outside all the time, but I feel like an oven. Feel like my ceramic's gonna crack because of, like, all the steam building up inside me. And you know, I stand out in the yard all day. That's like, I come inside the shed after a long day of standing out in the yard. And I just enjoy the air. I just enjoy the AC. I enjoy some video games. I enjoy like scrolling through social media and a few other things that I can't do because I have to stand guard all day. I don't even know if I'm really guarding anything. I'm just looking cute. I'm just there to sit and look pretty. But man, this heat is a nightmare. It's like 100 degrees around here. We're supposed to have a cool front, and God, I'm so ready for a cool front. I have always hated summer, and I really hate it now that I'm stuck in the heat all the daggone time. But we're going to go over here and get some painted. I think it only wanted one painted hen, but I'm going to get a few extra because my memory ain't great. So we're just going to get extra just in case. Can I get up here? Yes. Okay, good. You can have your little tornado. The painted hens are like by the tangles, so I can just give them a little extra treat when I come back. And you got none. Okay. Where's that slime at? I hear you. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, I definitely like the Meowth slime better. Definitely like Meowth slime better. Okay. So, we haven't unlocked that door. I think there's only 2 keys left. But we got 2 slimes left, so we're good. There might be a 3rd key. I'm not entirely sure. Because I think there's a key hidden somewhere too. We just gotta go find it. I did skip like a couple of chickens, but like, I don't really care at this point. I'm just kind of collecting them as I go, because I'm going to be collecting more later anyway. Why do you keep spawning, like, right here, specifically? These little fire slimes. Okay, 2 more. If I could get 1 more, that'd be great. Whew. Seeing if there's any, like, down there, but I don't see any. There is, like, a little cliff nest somewhere around here. Okay, there's that one. And there's a couple down below. Oh, there's a lot down below. Actually, did I put some of these into my little storage? I should probably check. I realized I couldn't actually collect it unless I got rid of some of my hens. It's fine. It's just a single one. A single one I could have kept. But it's fine. I just wanted to come over here and check this area out. Yeah, I knew it had a few. So, that way I have my 10 and then I can move on. But there is a slime up there. And then there's that... Jesus. Scared me. I didn't expect it. But I just wanted to get that in, so I make sure I have enough for that storage, because I'm not sure if I ever collected enough for that. And then we're going to go to the teleporter. We're going to feed Slime Bob. And then we'll figure some stuff out. So here we go. So you want 2 of these. Just 1 of these. Okay. And then you gave me that. Okay. Let me just put some chickens up. I'm just gonna put these in with these guys. Actually, I'll give you like a mix. So Some of you go here. Some of you go here. That way I know, like, everybody's fed. So let me take a look-see. So we got, okay, we got the briar, we got the painted, we've got the stony. Okay, we do have them all. Alright, alright. I'll go ahead and toss these. The briar is eaten by the booms, and the others are by tangles. So we'll take care of that in just a minute. Just gonna feed these. I'm gonna just go ahead and toss their other food with them. So, yeah, we got a whole stockpile of food to feed them. I don't have the money to give them the plort collectors yet. I was kind of... like, I went to the fishing docks and I focused in on that first. So, that's okay. We'll let a little bit more fruit rot. Like, Ogden does a lot for, like, extra fruit growth, so I'm not too worried about food. Anyway, enjoy your hens. See, like they're still fed. And, like, they're probably eating the chickens outside, too, so, like, we're good. We're good there. You guys, I want to eat this fruit first. Okay. I think we're going to feed everybody first, because there is a chance that's the ending. And if it is the ending, I think it changes the clock time to like 6 a.m. the next day. I could be wrong. But we'll go ahead and feed them. We'll make sure that they're not like starving. And then we might do mochi. If this is actually the ending, I'll do mochi next. Because I definitely... like, I don't want to feed them immediately after the story ends. But I don't want to be gone too long either. And Ogden will take forever. So, we'll have to come back and get a few more of these things. Especially the carrots. But these guys seem happy. Like, we don't really have to worry about, like, the little things until, like, the yellow circle-y things spawn on around them. That's when they start teleporting. And that's only when they're, like, angry. And these guys are happy. They're not got the angry face, so they're not going to get aggressive. So we're good. Like we have, like, more than enough food and stuff right now to deal with everything. Alright. I'll have to come back and give the tabbies their food. And then we'll get the onions and carrots to, like, separate between everybody. Okay, I guess we're taking that carrot too. But we'll do that, we'll get the slime science stuff, and then we'll read the mail. So, like, it's so much fruit now. I really need to do those plort collectors next. Like, I was kind of hoping I'd get the toys by doing the 7Z stuff first. I was kind of hoping to do that, but it's fine. Like, it's a start. know what? I might just give these all to you because they get enough on their own, and you guys are never going to starve again. So you guys are going to be fine. Right. I want to get all this stuff now. Just set that up. I think it's only 2 items that you can get here, and if you want more, you have to use the teleporters and stuff to get them, which I think I can afford the pink teleporter right now. So, let's see, the warp tech. Okay. So we have to get like the bigger stuff before we can even use that. Okay. Okay. Well, we're oh, never mind. I guess it's harder to get that 3rd item. I think there's a 4th item that you have to, like, you could get 3 items from the main area here, but like you have to go to special areas to get that 4th item. So good to know though. Good to know you still can get a 3rd item here. It's just rarer. And like the more advanced the item is, oh hey, it's another teleporter. The more advanced your items are, your extractors, the better your chance of getting those rare items are. So, apparently we sent a message back regarding Africa. Thanks, B. I never knew you felt that way. I picture you out there on a safari, avoiding the clutches of lions on the savannah, riding elephants across raging rivers, and then, as you sit under the stars at night, your weathered hand opens up a locket and there's a picture of me inside. And then your loyal chimpanzee companion gives you a somber, knowing look. Is that accurate? Well, for what it's worth, I missed you too when I was in LA. That bar was just awful, but at least I got some stage time. P.S. The chimp's name was Colonel Bananas. Okay. So, not done yet. Not done yet. I keep forgetting how many letters they send between each other. All the letters are based off of the letters that you read. All the stuff that you read from Hogson. Hogson? I've already forgotten his name. Oh my god. But yeah, the more you read of his stuff, the more you'll see between Casey and B. So, if I have read everything, I will eventually see the ending. So I'm just gonna collect everything I can. And then we're going to get to... I'm just going to run forward a little bit further. I'm not going to click that one side yet. Well, that didn't work. That's fine. This is usually where I get all my stuff at, because this is like a good narrow entry point. Okay. Well, I say that and then nobody comes. There we go. Alright, it's fine. We'll also do the bottom area, because... There we go. Come on. Get that clean going. Let's see if we can't... We could go a little bit further, I think. I'm just going to stand right in the middle of it. Okay, I got my 100, which is what I was hoping for. Alright, I don't need to go any further because it'll time out. So 100 was what I was hoping for. I got 123. So if I could get like 200, 100 from each area, we'll have this pretty fast done. Like, it'll only take a second round between these two to probably get this done. There is a third stage though, and I can't remember if it's like 500 or 750 to click that. But you want to try and get those narrow ways before you start using anything. No paths that have like multiple like spawning points or run points. See, like this. And I'm just gonna ignore some of these while I do this. That way I can guarantee as many shots as possible. You can only hold 100 electric shocks, which is partly why I didn't grab any of them. See, because I could just grab it again and keep shooting. And it takes a little bit for them to respawn anyway. And this is a longer path anyway, so I've already got 50, and we got a minute left. So I'm gonna go the other direction now. Go down the lower path. And we'll collect the stuff here. Got another stat. Oh, it's a slow field again. Okay. That works for me. So, well, I could have aimed a little bit better with that, but that's okay. There we go. We've got our 100 again. And we've still got a few minutes to spare. I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, we got 30 seconds, so I might... Let me think. I'll just stay right here. Like, everybody has to run this way, and I don't really have time to do anything else. Well, I've ran out. So, we're good. 129. Not bad. So I think that's almost 300 right there. We have a 287. Okay, so assuming that we get the same amount next time, we should be fine. So, looks like not everything has grown. Not everything has grown well anyway. I did get a lot of money. So what I'm going to do is, before I forget anything else, I'm going to start buying the plort collectors. Not the plort collectors, the auto feeders. I should have enough. And we'll set them up after all this. And I start feeding them, but I just want to get that done. And I think what we'll do is try and do another quest. And then after we're done with the quest, we'll feed everybody and then go to Ogden. And yeah, I have more than enough food. I need to start considering the I need to start considering getting some slimes. Some puddle and fire slimes to be exact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start focusing on the slimes over here first. The puddle slimes I'll probably just scatter everywhere and not worry about them over here first, because I'm going to need some rubber duckies. And I don't... Because I'll like keep trying to grab that one rubber ducky. I could get 4, but I'll need multiple rubber duckies before I put them all over there. Right now, that's going to be not good. So we'll focus on the puddle slimes everywhere else, but we'll try to keep the incinerator slimes like closer to here, because that's where most of the foodstuffs are. So okay, we don't have one from either Viktor or Bob, so I'm going to do Thora. Don't suppose you also got a cup of sugar kicking around too. I don't. Okay, Quantum and Briar. Okay. Got it. I'll just go the jungle route. So, it's going to be like a gamble, just random, whether we get Viktor or Bob, which kind of hoping it's Viktor next, but I could do another Bob just to make sure that it works, because again, I don't really know how it works. I don't know if it's just one Bob and one Viktor after him, but we'll figure it out. I think it was mostly the quantum slime she wanted, right? I'm going to assume so. Oh yeah, I forgot there was briar hens up here. Okay, well that should give me enough. And I can always use the rest for the boom slimes. So, quantums. I'm seeing pinks. I'm not seeing the yellows. There's one yellow. There's a yellow. You all go into the pit. I can't remember how many yellows I needed. I think it was just 4. Excuse me a second. This time I got it. Okay, we could just go down here and collect quantums that way. It's no big deal. No big deal at all. I'm trying to remember where the little gate is to open this. Okay, there it is. Alright, and this leads me up to the top. Okay, okay. I did get a little confused there for a minute, and that door's open? Okay, good. Good, good, good. So we'll feed them after this. I'll probably sacrifice the rest of the quantum slimes to the slime sea, because we don't really need any extra. I have enough. I have too much. And then we'll go to Ogden's. let's see. Yeah, you just needed one. Alright. Oh, you gave us some, you gave us a plort too. That's cool. Anyway, to the sea you go. I'm gonna try and grab that first. And I failed. Okay. So we don't want to toss the quantum plort. What I'm going to do, I don't know why I tossed them down there, but we're going to do that. And then I'm going to toss this gold plort over here because I don't trust myself. I guess I could have taken all the onions and carrots over here, but you know, I don't think more than like one step ahead. I come up with one plan and then I do like something else. So, because my brain was thinking, oh, I'll toss the gold plort and then I'll grab these and go to the other thing. And I missed a step in between. Whatever gets it done. But we got the feeders now. And I can't remember which side they're on. Okay, they're stuck on the middle. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do middle. Okay, you can hit me all you want, but that's not going to feed you any faster. And it looks like they're full. They're full of plorts. So we're going to have to take care of that. And I'm just going to toss chickens in here. And just whenever they don't need food, whenever they don't have food, they'll eat the other thing instead. Yeah, I'm gonna... I think what I'll do is... collect 50 and sell them real quick. Because I really wasn't planning on doing all this. Actually, I might not even sell them. I might just take them to the slime science. Because I need slime science more than I need money right now. But yeah, especially the pink ones. The pink ones, I just need to toss them constantly into the slime science because that's the thing I keep running out of. Like money is good. It gets me a lot of stuff, but like my farm is basically done. Like I don't need any more upgrades to the farm. I mostly need science. So we'll take care of that. And I still got to feed the rest of these too. But we'll go ahead and grab the plorts here too and put them into the science thing. 50 of each. And honestly, by the time we get done with this, it might be time for another trade thing. I don't know. Probably not. Like, I need to check and see at least what time it like kicks back on. Because I think it is noon. Give me just a second. Hey! Thank you for the follow. I'm doing good. Pleasure to meet you, Velvet Whispers 01. Thank you for following, and thank you for being my 10th follower. Really appreciate it. We are just collecting a bunch of slime plorts because our corrals are getting full. And then we were going to feed everything, and it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. We're just kind of chilling and vibing. Just kind of taking care of a bunch of different tasks. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do I don't stream. Right now, the plan is I'm going to be streaming every other week because of real life situations. I can only do it bi-weekly. Next week I will not be here, but I want to try and stream at least between Monday and Friday. Although I'm thinking of doing a stream this Saturday. I don't know. But because of situations, I have to. Yeah. There's just some real life stuff that makes it hard for me to stream like every single week. But I do plan on posting all my stuff to YouTube. So right now, the last two streams that I have done, this is my third one. The last two streams are already there. So what are my hobbies besides streaming? I do a lot of writing. It's mostly just like brainstorming and stuff right now. But I've been doing a lot of lore writing for Gnomesy, which is my character. And then I've also been working on my excuse me, I got a little dry throat, but I also do a bit of embroidery. I've been working on my embroidery for a little bit. I used to do it a lot. Yeah, thank you very much. I used to do it when I was a child. My mother gave me like a piece of yarn and a one of those plastic needles, and was like, if you can learn how to sew using this, then I'll let you use the big needles, the actual needles. And I did. And I did it for a long time using like those cross stitch patterns and stuff like that. But recently I saw a video about 3D embroidery, right? I'm afraid you can't. I'm afraid this channel doesn't support any of that. I'm sorry. We do not promote. I don't believe in promoting in other people's streams. Like, appreciate the conversations, but we don't do that here. I'm afraid not. Listen, you're free to, like, if you want to hit me up on Twitter or something like that, that's fine. But on stream, I'm not really comfortable with, like, showcasing anybody's videos or anything. Yeah, you have a nice day, too. Like, man, that sucks. Ah, well. I do not. I do not currently have a Discord. Like, I'm all about, like, supporting artists and stuff, but, like, on stream, I just don't feel comfortable with that. Like, this is supposed to be just a place to chill and relax, not really to, like, promote material and stuff like that. Like, I think I even have it in my rules, so... Anyway... I'm just gonna collect the rest of these lemons and feed the ones back there, and we'll collect these too. And then we'll go to Ogden's. We'll go to Ogden's, and then we'll do the Kookaburra stuff. Kookadoobas stuff. I don't know why I said Kookadoobura. That's like a real life animal. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the... I really got distracted there again. It's fine. Okay, so these need to be emptied too. Yeah, I really did get distracted there. Okay. Just gonna count to myself real quick. And we're just gonna resort our brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So we take care of this. And then we move forward. Alright. I'm going to... I mean, hell, I don't even think I can, like, do anything to change the rules. I'll still do it. Alright. I can't remember if I actually collected all the plorts from the quantums and the hunters and stuff. So I'm just doing it right now, and then we're just going to go move forward. Like, everybody's been fed at this point and everything. So, and we got star mail from Casey. So, that might actually be the perfect time for me to take a few minute break and stretch and drink. Because it is 6 o'clock now for me. So, we'll just go ahead and read this. Coming home. The year we both came home, do you think it could have worked? I mean, being with you again every day instead of the long distance thing. That was great. I remember feeling happy, but something was missing. We both knew that we were giving something up for it all. I think about it all the time. That if we had been less honest about it all, how you might be still running that little garden shop, and I'd still be trying to write music out of a basement. You wouldn't be happy, though, if you weren't honest. It doesn't matter. I should have told you then what I never did. I should have said it 100 times, so you weren't honest and you still messed up, huh? Anyway, like, I guess it didn't really matter, did it? Anyway, break time. I might be a little venti. I think being honest is, like, the best thing to do. And, like, I say this as somebody who, like, struggles with honesty. I'm taking a little sip. I think, being honest is, like, the best thing you could do. And sometimes it's hard to be honest. But, like, especially if you're in, like, a serious relationship. And it doesn't even have to be romantic relationships. Just, like, there's certain things that you don't want to be, like, fully honest about. Like, with everybody. But there's a lot more things that you can be honest about that you wouldn't expect. Like, nobody really cares. Like, nobody that is important, that should be important in your life, is going to care about, like, the stuff that you do or think. Like, about life and stuff like that. They're not going to care if you, like, play certain games or like certain characters and stuff like that. But I feel like I've always struggled with honesty, and I'm trying to be a little bit better with that, because like I was always afraid of just being open about anything, and it still hits me a lot. It still hits me, like, in public spaces and, like, group settings. It's just like, oh, I don't want you to know anything about me. And it's very weird because I'm a streamer now, but Like, for some reason, streaming doesn't affect me as bad as, like, person to person, and I guess it's the social anxiety. It's easier to do it when I'm not face to face, cause like I could just see you as like I could see a stream as just like a faceless entity, like you're all one just single hive mind. And wow, that spawned back real fast. But I see people as just like one singular entity online rather than just like a whole bunch of people. Like, unless I really get to know you online, you're all just like one big cluster. And also, I know I'm probably not going to see you in real life either. So that, I think that also helps. Like, if I saw you in real life, I'd probably be like, "Ooh, I wish I never told you anything. I wish I never said a word." But, and like most of the stuff that no, I think all of it really isn't even bad. Some of it's weird, definitely weird, but like a lot of the things that I think and say and do and believe are just weird. Not even bad, just weird. And some people might, I think I'm more afraid of making people uncomfortable than I am being myself sometimes. And like, being uncomfortable is just such a normal experience. And like experiencing uncomfortable things is just normal, and I really need to learn to do better with that. I just need to learn to be uncomfortable and like just be around uncomfortable situations and just learn to be willing to be the uncomfortable one. Like with the whole like people coming into my chat to like try to sell their shit. Like I don't want to be mean. But this is like, I don't care if you want to like show me your shit on like Twitch or stuff, but this is literally the worst place you could do that. Like, you come onto my place and you like act like you're interested in the stuff, and then you're like, "Oh, by the way, I sell shit. I make art." Like, come on. I was so excited there for a minute. Anyway, I got that vent out anyway. I got my vent out. And I'm finally using that mature 18 language, so there we go. I got to finally use it. I keep that label on, and like the last two streams, I've barely even swore. But I don't really know. I'm trying to, I guess, trying to think of how to really do this channel. You know? Like, I wanted to start out slow, because this is a brand new experience for me. I don't know much about Twitch or YouTube in general, except for a few things, because the house that I used to live in and that I still visit from some time to time cannot actually get Twitch to like properly work, right? So I've always liked the idea of streaming, but I've only just now got the chance to actually experience Twitch and everything that has to do with Twitch, right? I tried doing YouTube a long time ago. That channel has been deleted. But I really... the culture between YouTube and Twitch is so different. And... like, sometimes I actually miss the editing. Not not super much. Not super much, because like sometimes I'm like, you know what, maybe I want to do some stuff for YouTube, and then I remember how much editing I had to do for YouTube, and then I'm like, you know what? I kind of think the VODs are better, but I do miss the editing a little bit, because I felt like I had a little bit more control over like how the video looked and stuff. But right now I'm just throwing VODs up there, because I also like don't really know how to edit like I used to. I used to use Movie Maker, but that like kind of disappeared, didn't it? I bet I could probably find it online, like through an abandonware thing or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Block term cheap viewers. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Were you just blocked because of the word cheap viewers? I'm a little confused by that. Like, I had one person come in yesterday, and like, I don't know if they like had a second channel, or if they were two people that got like were causing like stuff at the same time, but one got blocked and one didn't. So, I don't know. But, like there's, like there's such a different, I was talking about the culture of Twitch, because before the Siri bot chimed in, but I got really, a little bit of a issues knowing how to do the editing on there, because like even then I didn't do a lot of editing. So like I know you can edit with OBS, but I'm gonna have to relearn all that, and I'm not sure if I really want to go too deep. But there are a few games where I'm like, maybe it would be better if I didn't live stream it. Maybe I should just play it on my own. But that's part of the struggle too, is because I don't know how much of this I want to live stream and how much of it I want to put onto YouTube, right? Like there's a few things I could think of that I want to do YouTube wise. Like I'm thinking like some of the faster, simpler games, maybe a couple of visual novels or something. Well, no, I guess you could do visual novels too, but then there's games like Harvest Moon or The Sims, which I think would do better live with an audience, although it'd probably be a while before I even played those games. But those two games were like, they're my games, right? Those two I have played obsessively. I love farming sims and I love simulators. I'm not a big fan of Sims 4. I prefer like the older generations of the Sims, and I love the old console games of the Sims. I feel like I would play the console versions of the Sims before I would play the like Sims 2 or Sims 3, or even like the story versions of the games. I'd play the Sims original classic collection or the Legacy Sims collection before Sims 2 or Sims 3, because I feel like that one needs a lot more of an audience. And I feel like that's the same way with Harvest Moon. Like, unless I have like a bigger audience and I can interact with people, because they can get kind of grindy. They can get kind of grindy, and like you really need something beyond just. And I say that, and I also have like RPGs and RPGs on my list, and management games, and like a lot of the things that I want to play are grindy. And then there's the platformers, which aren't really grindy, but it does take a little bit. I might play I don't know if I'll play a RPG or no, not RPG, a platformer next, because I have been playing a couple of them off stream. But like, there's a few like, part of me has wanted to go through and play like every single like Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons game out there, but or at least most of them at some point, because like Friends of Mineral Town has like 5 different versions of them. There's like 5 different versions of that game. And I don't know if I want to play that in full like 5 different times. And then A Wonderful Life has like the GameCube version, the female GameCube version, the special edition for PlayStation 2, and then the new version with Story of Seasons. So that's another one where I'm like, ooh, I'd rather play the Story of Seasons because it's the best version. But I do love those games, and like, I don't know, there's just a lot of thought. But like I've labeled myself as a cozy and casual gamer, and because those are the kinds of games that I want to play. I'd rather just play the cozy casual stuff. But I also like a variety of games, and I don't want to be just cozy and casual. Sometimes I want to do something a little bit more challenging. So I don't know. Again, this whole thing is just like me exploring and experimenting and learning and trying to figure things out for my channel. And I do feel like I'm rambling right now, but sorry. I think I am rambling too much because I always get like a throat tickle when I talk too much. I might have to stop and get like a little throat break. There's something here, ain't they? Yeah. Okay. Like, I don't care if you hit me at this point. There's not much damage you can do to me. But we are going to go over this direction. We're going to grab this thing. And then we're going to go over here. And like, I should be finding the last few soon. Like, there's only a few more areas left. Like, there's only a few more I need to get. Let's see, is there any in this little... No, there's none. Thought I'd check. Another thing I'm trying to figure out is this whole social networking thing. Like, cause like when I did YouTube before, I really didn't do anything except YouTube. I would just only like do posts on YouTube and message people through YouTube. So I had, I never really did anything with like Twitter or other websites. So this is all new to me too. Like, again, this is just a whole bunch of new stuff. Everything is new. Everything is confusing. I feel a little bit overwhelmed at times because it's all so different, and it's really funny. Like you would think that the whole social media thing would be kind of easy, because I do like talk to people a lot in real life. Like, I do go out and like socialize sometimes in real life. But like, social networking and stuff feels like such a different beast than just like interacting with people on a regular day-to-day basis. Like, at this point, I'm mostly just like re-blogging like things that I like, and then like posting like little lore things about myself. and then sending links to my like Twitch whenever I'm live. So I guess that's how it works. I guess that's how it works. It's just to like create a persona and do that, but it still feels weird. I don't know, cause like I've been reading it all up, and it just like I'm doing what it's like what they're telling me to do, but it's still I'm in this state where it just feels so weird and abnormal, I guess. I don't know. Give me a year, it'll probably be like second nature to me. Okay. I'm missing 2 now, and they're probably anywhere. I think there was a teleporter awake over there. I'm hoping that I can get these done soon. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Let's see. Any over here? No, that's a mushroom. Anything hiding over here? It's a hunter. Okay. There we go. You're what I'm looking for. I'm gonna look for the teleporter now. And then we'll be on our way. And I guess we'll do some feeding again after this, because I'll have a bunch of little spicy stuffs. Yeah, there's a like they say it's different every time, but I feel like this teleporter is always like working. Okay. So we got that. Thanks so much for all those Kookadoobas. You're off to a great start. The miracle mix I developed for my own crops is now available in your garden upgrades. Miracle mix prevents fruits and veggies from rotting. And don't worry, I make it with all natural materials. Good, healthy stuff. But I didn't always think this way. I used to run a huge company on Earth that made insta-food. Quick, cheap meals made of nothing but chemicals and preservatives. We made billions, but we weren't making real food. Instead, our food engineers worked to design products. It wasn't right. Oh, it was stocked full of sugar and, like, trans fats and... what is it? Corn syrup. So I came to the far, far range to grow my own wholesome food with my 2 hands. I wanted to leave my life on Earth behind. But enough about that. On to more Kookadoobas. If you get me a bunch more, I'll give you the specs for a deluxe upgrade for your gardens. Get to it, Beatrix. I've got a new recipe here, and I need loads of Kookadooba to get it just right. Alright. There we go. So we need 120 next. So that'll be another 2 turns. And that's kind of why I'm taking so long to even do all this. It's because I know how long these quest lines get, and I'd rather just get the 50 while I'm ahead. Like, max it out as much as possible. I'll be doing it for Viktor, too. Alright. I want more of your stuff. Give me your stuff. You enjoy your chickens. I want all the saber plorts I can carry. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and collect the plorts from here. Like, do we have another 100 already in stock? Like, I'm gonna have to stop and just, like, sell everything again. Yeah, it looks like we did. Okay. So I'm gonna put 100 into everything. Into the slime science. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna add a few more saber plorts is what I'm thinking. So we'll do this section. And then we'll move on to the feeding part. So we have exactly 50 already in there, so that's good. But I feel like that will, like, kind of even out all these? Question mark. So we got the advanced pump and the advanced apiary, so that's also good. We'll feed them first, and then we'll collect the slime science stuff. I am really looking forward to those treasure crackers. Now that we got the advanced stuff, I'm going to put them in the appropriate biomes. I might keep 2 near here of each, simply to just have like an easy set. Or I might just do 1, I don't know. But either way, I'll put them nearby so I have easy access to them. And also as a reminder to, hey, go check the stuff out. You've got stuff, go check it out. I'm going to do 13 in each of these. And then we'll just stockpile this. Alright, you've got chickens. You've got pears. And you've got plorts. Alright. Eventually we can get some stuff to assist us. But I don't know how long it'll be before we do that. Like, by the time I actually get that all set up and unlocked, I might be done with the game. But for now we could just do it like the old-fashioned way. We're getting a lot of teleporters and stuff unlocked. Like, if we can at least get the market and science thing on every single one of these sections, we're fine. They're like teleporters, like, that you could place in different spots that will just send them directly to market or slime science stations. That would be great. Okay. I'm gonna do these 50, and then I'm gonna do 50 in the other area, this one over here. And then we'll feed them all, and we'll feed them all as we're doing this, is what I'm saying. Because I want to get all this done before I read that letter from Casey. Let's see, it is this section. Right. Like, I know we're almost done with Casey. I just know it. I just don't know when it ends. Like, you can slow this thing down or speed it up. I usually just keep it in the middle, because I feel like the other one is just a little too slow. Give me a second. I'm going to pause for a minute. I guess they didn't want to hear me. kind of glad though, because I don't know if I I don't know if I properly paused that. I mean, there's only like a couple of people that know my cell phone number anyway, so it'd be very hard for them to find me. I kind of freaked out when I saw Gnomesy's mouth moving. uh, uh. So these didn't get... Well, I guess I fed them manually, so I guess it rotted. That's why there's not as much in here. Okay. I might wait and come back to these at the very end then. See, there's a ton of the pink ones over here. Ooh, okay. But yeah, it must have been just that I forgot to feed them. Or the food rotted. That's it. But... I think I'll go ahead and collect some of the plorts from here. We'll collect 50 here. And then I'll feed them. Because I'll have to run back and get more food. I'll have to get those carrots and odd onions. For now. They're still just going to be used for this. Because I've just been so busy with Ogden and Mochi and other stuff that I haven't been able to get the fire guys. I think the puddle slimes and the fire are more for like late end game stuff or decoratives anyway. So it's not a big deal if I take a little while to get them. I also want to see, let's see, this takes 20. So I knew they took a lot. Yeah, they take 20 of each pink plort. So, and they only take more like later on. But we'll do this, we'll feed them, and then we'll take care of the rest of the plorts. There's eventually some bees that we can get. Okay, yeah, these have already filled up again. Jesus Christ. Okay, I might just ignore the carrots and stuff for a little bit while I focus on everything else. I mean, I can get the odd onions at least. But, yeah, look. These are already growing again.